Hey y'all. All right, we are going to get set up. Oh no. There you go. Hi, Susan. All right. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to get this all taken care of. Okay. What in all of the world? Okay. All right. Can y'all still see me? Because my Facebook is being very strange and saying I have to like reload and do craziness. I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully y'all can see. And I just need to ignore my phone. Hi, Michelle. Oh, okay. What's everybody doing today? So we're going to go ahead and get started. And I'm just going to pray that y'all can all see. Hey, Jane. Thanks for having me today. I'm grateful for it. All right. I tried to like clean up my craft room before I got on here, and it might have been a fail. Might have. If you are just now hopping on, I'd love for you to say hello. Let me know that you are here. We're going to get our frame squared away. Hi, Diane. Hi, Mary Jane. Okay, I don't know. So, like, if you guys, I wish you guys could see my actual computer, but it says, like, at the top, it says reload site, changes you made may not be saved, but I haven't made any changes. And so I pressed cancel, thinking, like, perhaps that would be able to get rid of it, and it didn't work. Okay. We're going to cut off this tag here. Hey, girlie, how are you? I'm so excited to be making wreath. I feel like I haven't made one in a few days. I'm ready to do it. And then, like, I was so unsure what I wanted to do. Like, I pulled out, like, 10 different ribbons and was, like, going through it, like, maybe this one. No, maybe this one. No, maybe this one. Maybe. I don't know. Hi, Betty. So what's everybody got cooking today? Are you guys doing anything fun? All right, let's rock and roll. We're ready. Hi, Anna. How are you doing? I have just been super busy since we came back from the Craig Bachman thing. Like, we spent all day yesterday, all day, y'all, going through and trying to, like, sort out what we had, how much we had, trying to, like, not lose everything and recoup my garage. It was crazy. It was crazy. A lot of fun, though. So we're going to be doing this black and gold wreath with the holiday cheer sign. So that should be fun. I'm kind of excited about it. Oh, girl, Jane, it was fantabulous. I spent entirely too much money, which was fine. Exhausting and fun. Like, it literally like was every minute of the day was like just slam packed. Hi, Regina. Thanks for watching. Are you a Bama fan or are you an Auburn fan? Because if you live in Alabama, you gotta be one of the ones. Oh, that'll be fun. You got a name for it, Miss Anna? We took my son swimming at like 9 p.m. or 9:30 or something crazy at the hotel, which was kind of fun. He thought he was a big shot. He was not, however, happy about being up at 6:30 in the morning. And if you guys are just watching for the first time and like you're not like acquainted with me, just a heads up, don't be surprised if he shows up at some point in the live. Sometimes he doesn't cooperate with nap time so much. Roll Tide, Patricia. That's my girl. Quarterback is looking fabulous this year. Fabulous. Hope I have enough mesh. That would be. Hi, Jen. Well, that sounds good. Catchy. The only thing I will tell you, and I don't know if like Jane feels the same way about this, but like just from my personal experience, like so my business name is Christina's Crafts and Creations, and like 2 years later, I'm like, why did I pick out such a name so long? Hi, Lisa. How are you? Like, so that's my business name, so I'm just going to ride with it. But I'm just saying if I had to do over again, I might have went with something shorter. I did, Miss Jen. We're actually going to be doing the first. See, look at her. She's squared away. I didn't even think about doing that. Which is probably like a very good thing to do because I know there's like 4 or 5 Southern charm wreaths. But I did. Hi, Jane. Hi, Donna. Jen, we're actually going to be doing the first event with it Friday night. Pretty fired up. All right, so we've done approximately 10-inch poops all the way around this beautiful thing. So I'm just going to set this to the side. And we're going to switch out to some 10-inch mesh and get some cut and go nodes. What's up, Esteban? How are you? I know you're at work. Working. Are you working hard or barely working? Or hardly working? Is it hardly working? Working hard, hardly working? That's what it is. All right. So I know I had 7. I need to count this. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. All right, I got it. What? A test page? What are you talking about? All right, let's rock and roll. So I may need to switch out the black and gold like halfway through. And I'm trying to pull some accents of silver. Hi, Kathy. See, I knew it. I knew I was going to. That's all right. One. I'm going to pray that we have enough of this. I don't think we're going to, though. It's going to be fine. Yes, thank you for pinning that, Jane. If you're interested in any of our pre-made fall or Halloween, everything is got free shipping now, which is pretty neat if it's pre-made. Girl, I'm about to pull my hair out fooling with these staples. I don't know why they can't just like tape it in there and we'll call it good. They don't do that for me though. I would much rather them tape it than fight with it. Alright, so I had to like cut those separately, so we're just going to set those to the side. I'm going to go ahead and I know it, Christina. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not going to have enough. It's going to be fine. We'll just do a little bit more silver and it'll all work out the way it's supposed to. Staples just kill me. And I'll tell y'all, I'm like always really extra super probably over worried about staples because I do not want to step on one. Like I am a big crybaby. And I have no interest in trying to deal with a staple in my foot. You just don't. 2, 3, 4, 5. And I've got a toddler, so that doesn't help. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really want to be like, hey, bud, watch where you're walking. So I got the mesh holder from Susie's Wreaths and Things. She's on Etsy. It's amazing. All right. So we're done cutting mesh. Alright, let's put it together and then we'll like cut some ribbons. Ouch. So y'all have to know what I'm talking about. I like hurt my fingernail trying to make a wreath the other day and I haven't recovered yet. But it feels like I cut my fingernail too short. It's just not a fun experience. So now every time I like jam it or like touch it against the table, I'm like, ow, being a crybaby. Alright, so we're just doing ruffles and we're rolling them curl side down and putting them in this lovely bodabra here because it's easier. Alright, so let's start to add them in. Jen, she's good, isn't she? She's on top of all of this. I'm very happy and grateful to be here, man. I was really excited about this. And kind of nervous too. Like, it kind of feels like my first live all over again. Hey, Betty. And I don't know why, because I've done a bunch of lives, so I shouldn't feel nervous, but I do. Or I don't now, I guess is a better way. But I did this morning. All right, I'm going to move this one over. We're going to add one of those extra silvers right here. And then we're going to do it on the bottom. That's a whole roll. Hi, Glenda. Thanks for being here. I hope that you'll go find my page and come hang out with me there too sometime. That'd be fun. So what has everybody got going on for this evening? Any good and glorious plans? I've got to go to a leadership meeting. So I'm not sure that's a good and glorious plan, but it's on the to-do list. Got to love the leaders meeting. And they always say it's going to be short. Like, I've stopped believing that. Anytime they send me to, oh, we've got a short leaders meeting, I'm like, you a liar too. It's not short. It's not going to be short. Jane, that's so exciting. How do you feel about it? Are you nervous or not nervous or excited? Excited, nervous? That's fun. I am Sam's Clubbed out, y'all. We went to 3 of them on the way to Chicago. And a Costco. Like, I'm over it. Grateful for them, but over it. Nervous. Girl, you're going to be great. I know it. That'll be fun. So, Miss Dawn, the base is made with just 10-inch poofs, approximately. So I've kind of gotten where I just eyeball the poofs and it works out pretty well. A quick tip, I don't know if you guys know this or not. I might have told you if you follow me before, but the way that I measure my mesh is the first poof that I do, I will hold, so I measure the first one 10 inches, and then I will hold the crook of my wrist onto the tie and measure out where 10 inches falls. So for me, where that falls is like right above my little bone here. That's about 10 inches for me. But I tell everybody that's a pretty easy way to like knock it out without having to like 10 inches and put it in 10 inches and, you know. Hi, Kathy. Thanks for being here. How is your day going so far? What is everybody's weather like? Is anybody having sunshine and like decently hot weather still? Because I'm really already tired of cold weather. So I have never been, nor do I think I ever will be, a cold weather lover. It's not my fave time of rainy. Oh, Jane, I'll just switch spots with you. You can come hang out here in good old rainy, cold Indiana. It's in its 60s today. I could live without it. I just want to live somewhere where it's hot, like, all the time. All right, so we've done put the ruffles throughout the whole base. It's got a little bit of gold shimmer to it and a little bit of silver. And now we are fixing to cut some streamers. Y'all, I can't wait to show you this ribbon I got. It's so freaking cute. Then come to Taft. Yeah, like I could totally be down with that idea. Less rain, more sunshine, consistent sunshine would be great. Ah, see, I love these. I do. Okay, so this is the one I'm pretty excited about. I got it at the at-home store, but it is shiny as could be. But so like this side over here is like a fine glitter, and this one over here is more like larger pieces of glitter. It's so cute. It's stinking cute. I'd like to live in Texas, just being honest. I don't know though. Like, I'm a Bama girl at heart, so there's a part of me that always just wants to go back to Bama. But the Midwest be where I'm at currently. All right, so we are cutting. We're going to cut 5 of each pair, and then we'll have to cut an additional strip of something, which I'm going to do this one because I think it's pretty. That's not going to work right there. So, okay. My kid loves the rain though. Like, I'll give him credit on that. The boy like does not let no type of rain slow him down. He is happy. He wants to step in all the puddles. He does not care if his shoes get wet. That is not going to faze him. I was actually kind of worried that I was going to be late today because Sunshine like insisted that we were going swimming today. So I caved and I took him swimming. But we made it on time. We're trying to like get us the next Michael Phelps coming up out of this house. Every single day I go to work, and every single day he's like, I go swimming, I get a towel. And then he gets offended. I mean, offended so badly if I'm like, we're not going today. He acts like I've just killed him. I see a lot of people from California. Where in California are you guys all from? Like, I don't know much about California, but I'll learn. I know you guys are, it's a different time zone there. I know that. So just along with like what we were talking about with the staples, that is why I use rubber bands on my ribbon instead of straight pins, because I have zero interest in stepping on a pin either. And I'm inherently clumsy. Like, it will happen. LA, Los Angeles. That sounds like a lot of fun. Busy. I like big cities. I'm still torn on the amount of bows that we're doing. 95. Oh, sweet Jesus. That is wonderful. Porterville. So where is Bakersfield? Y'all don't judge me. I'm asking questions I don't even know about. So this is plum crazy. Well, that's cool. I guess we're saying I need to reload my site on my Who, me, Esteban? Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. That's where we're at. Every day for the last week. Cloudy and rainy and cold. It's like fall has arrived. However, I'm on the ball. I got my fall decorations put up. And y'all, I got these stacker pumpkins, and I am fired up about them. I'm pretty proud of them, actually. My husband laughed at me because I told him I saw these pumpkins, and I was like, I told myself as I walked up, I said, if they're more than 25, I'm not going to get them. So it's like 4 pumpkins, just like the fabric ones that you guys see. It's 4 pumpkins stacked on top of each other outside, like actual pumpkins. So I walked up, and one's, sorry, I get off on a roll here. Hi, Janice. Hi, Angela. Hi, Rose. So one's like a tannish orange, and then there's like a teal one, and then there's like a light orange, and then there's a white one. And so I saw it, and I was like, oh, yes, I have to have it. So I'm going to go up there, and I'm going to ask them about these pumpkins. And I was like, if they're more than 25, I'm going to pass. And so I got up there, I said, how much are they? She said, 33. I said, I'll take it. I couldn't help it. But I am most proud of them. All right, so I need 5 of these. Angela, I use 6 rolls of ribbon generally. You can do them with as little as, I don't know, really like 2. But if you just want the same print over and over and over, but I really like to have all the different textures and prints and variety in there. So I generally go with 6. Also, I'm kind of, I don't want to say budget conscious, because I am, but I'm not. I like to spend a lot of money on ribbon, but I also like to maybe keep it for longer. And so if you use 6, you can use those same rolls for multiple wreaths. I feel like I get more bang for my buck. Now, I don't know if that's accurate or not, but that's how I feel, at least. I'm all about the feelings. Okay, 3 hours north of Los Angeles. So one of my, Angela, one of my best friends actually is from Washington. And she talks about how beautiful it is. What's up, Michelle? Michelle is in the house, my amiga. How are you? All right. Okay. So, Jane, I was actually so surprised at how fast I received my package from you, because I would have assumed, because like when I ship to California, I always expect that it's like gonna take like a week or something, and I don't know if it's because of the type or the way you sent it, but girlfriend, I got it fast, like 2 days fast. I was fired up. All right. There we go. So now we're going to cut some tubing. Michelle, work is stinky. So you could just leave this on and act like you're working. Well, I was excited about it and impressed. So I'm going to cut this tubing at 31 inches, and I'm going to need 8 of each color. I'm doing black and gold. Hey, y'all, don't let me forget, when I get done building the bows, somebody tell me I got to turn on my glue pot. 1, 2, 3. And there's 4. There's that. All right. Let me set that down over there. I'll stuff it in a bag later. So how many of you guys are actually like at your 9 to 5 and watching? Because that's awesome. And how many of you are at home with the kiddos or the grands or just hanging out with yourself? Oh, Susan, you are missing out on a beautiful thing, girlfriend. You are. This is like my secret love affair of some caliber. I can't help it. So I've told everybody, and I have no problem saying it here. I have told everybody my birthday is next month at the end of October, so October 20th. And I thoroughly expect at least cake, and I'll take jute tubing or ribbon as a substitute. Ain't nobody judging you, girlfriend. We just gonna keep it quiet and not tell on you. All right. So we have. Is it? Does she want jute tubing also? I'll have to tell her happy birthday. I think it's a good birthday. Like, one of my very best friends in high school, growing up, her birthday was the 26th of December. Like, that is a lame birthday, my friend. I know, because I watched her every year just get stiffed. Like, she got the short stick. I like mine because it's far enough away from any holiday that, like, you can still celebrate, you know? See, Michelle, you should know. Do you like your birthday? Maybe I'm wrong in thinking it's lame. Maybe it's a good birthday. I don't know. I celebrate, like, my birthday month, though. I don't know if any of y'all do that, but if you haven't, you should probably start. It's a great, the 5th of July. See? I think July would be good, too. It's hot. It's nice. You can do pool parties. So I'm just finding the middle of those ties and, like, curling this stuff in. Oh, see, that's nice of her. Yeah, absolutely. Hold tight. So I take my tubing and I get like a approximately 6-inch tail, and I cross them over and hold them just like this. Find that middle and push it up to make a bow. Aww. Yes, Jen, yes. Girlfriend, do not use unwired ribbon in a wreath. It's not very good for wreaths. It'll look wilted and it won't hold its shape. Now, I will tell you a little secret that you can use that will help, but I still don't like. If you can get wire ribbon, that's what you need to use. But like you can take, there's like fabric stiffener at like Hobby Lobby and Joann's and any of your like crafting stores that you can find, and you can spray some of that on it. However, if it gets wet, it's over. All right, Michelle, you have a great day. All right. Now, all I'm doing in this is really just alternating patterns and making those like little bows with the tubing. And then I've got some like gold and silver poinsettias and some other gold ornaments and like picks. I don't know how much of it I'll use. I do know I'm going to use some bows. I just don't know what I'm going to use, being honest. I just pulled it all out and was like, inspiration will strike me as I go. Kind of reminds me of a New Year's wreath. Like if I didn't know what the sign is, I would think a New Year's wreath. I do love some tubing. It like I feel like adds that extra bang factor or bam factor or wow factor, those types of things. Okay, so my next pattern would have been this gold. Hi, Leedy. How are you? Thank you for being here. Would be this, but I'm just going to skip it because I don't want the patterns next to each other. However, the tubing will be the same, which is not really a big deal. Yep, so I just curl them around my finger like a pencil, just like you would around the pencil. If they're the pencil ties, that's how I do them. All right, Angela, thanks for being here. I hope you have a wonderful day. I just curl them like a pencil. All right. I do love that gold sparkly ribbon. Do you? Yeah, I just try to use the my finger because I don't have like, I have kind of big fingers, just being honest, but like the tips of my fingers are not. I kind of got man hands. I actually like, so this is really like bad, sad, but now kind of funny. All right, when I buy ribbon, I'm gonna pull this over here so I can see and work. Okay, when you buy ribbon, do you buy what you like and just make a wreath around it? You put it in your stock. Yeah. Okay, so I buy a little bit of both. So, back here is kind of like my stock zone. So I have like general prints that I think are good for all the time, like polka dot, chevron, plaids, diamonds, houndstooth, that type of stuff. Check. And that's stuff that I can pull from for any time. And then I have what I like to call like my seasonal or patterned section, which is in my closet. Hi, Shorty. And so that is like where I buy those ribbons that I base around wreaths. I also will, like if I have a cow wreath, I'm going to buy cow print ribbon or try to find something similar to it. If I have, like, so this one is a gold and black with a little bit of silver. So I based my ribbon choices around around the sign. So I was actually out shopping and I saw this and was like, oh yeah, that'll work. Now, will I use it in another wreath? I don't know, but I got it. You can never have too much ribbon. Ever. It's amazing. Okay. I'm on gold. Sorry, I had a brain fart. I didn't know where I was at. So I guess I would say a little bit of both. Did that help at all? If you like it, buy it. Ultimately, that's what I would do. Because you never know. You'll find something to use it with. I buy a lot of signs. A lot of signs. That is like the first thing I generally buy because I feel like I can build around it. Black, black. Girl, I feel that. I feel that, and I keep bringing it in. We're actually talking about moving at the like the end of the spring season, trying to find a new house or a brick and mortar or something that will work better than what we're currently doing. What did I do here? Y'all, silly me. I think I put, no, I didn't either. I sure enough didn't. Okay. Never mind. You have trouble mixing patterns? So I generally like keep it where I don't feel like it's overwhelming for myself. What I do is I try to add a few solids in there to break it up. And so I have a solid, like on this wreath, I have a solid 2.5 inch and a solid 1.5 inch that we're using to break up those patterns and give like the eye a landing point. At least that's how I feel. But I don't think you can go wrong mixing patterns. I have seen people mix like all of them. I just prefer this look better. I like to have at least one solid. But really, like, if you're looking to mix patterns, you can always, like, some easy ones to remember, chevron and dots are always going to go together. Can't screw that up. All right, we have 4 more? 2 more. All right. Dots and stripes. Now, for me, I will tell you personally, like I don't want to do all dot ribbon, all stripe ribbon. I don't think that personally looks the best. However, I have seen Damon Oates did one where he did all dot ribbon, but it was different color. And that is like the one time that I've ever thought that that was cute, and it worked. So I'm not going to say that's like a hard rule. So Miss Jen, the sign from today came from Jane's Front Door Decor. And she has a lot of signs that are cute and good quality. And then just everywhere. Like if I see it and it's cute, especially because like I'm gonna tell you why I like places like Jane's Front Door Decor and some of the other sign makers online, or the hand painted signs or custom signs, is not everybody has that sign. Not everybody knows about Jane's Front Door Decor. And I'm not saying that they won't soon, but it's not from a brick and mortar store here in Evansville, Indiana. So not everybody's going to have that. So it's going to be different. And it's not going to be something that they have ready access to. So I want to set myself apart a little bit. And I think that's the best way to do it. So everywhere, but like a lot online. But also like some brick and mortar stores that have cute stuff is like At Home. Hobby Lobby always has good stuff. I've even found signs at the grocery store or weird places. Like I bought some at a mechanic store before. So. All right. I hope that my phone does not die. So we have finished putting our ribbon tails on. So this is what we have. It's cute, y'all. I like it. I actually like it a lot. So I think we're going to do the 2 bows offset crooked sign. I like that style. It's pretty easy peasy. So we're going to go ahead and build us some bows. So could you. And really, like, I want to be encouraging to you guys. If you guys are just now starting out, like, keep plugging away at it. Like, Rome was not built in a night. I can assure you. And there have been several, and I mean several wreaths that I have made that have been like, good grief. What was I thinking? You get better with each one and more comfortable, and eventually you're like, oh, I like this. It's getting better. Plus, it's really awesome. Like, take pictures of your stuff and keep them. Take pictures of it. And I would even encourage you to keep your first wreath. Don't ever get rid of it, because it's helpful to see how far you've come. I want to add this into this. I'm also going to add some tubing throughout the bow. All right, so These are all on the wrong peg. I got them all on D and I need to be on C. Otherwise they'll be too big. Bam. All right. So I'm just going to measure out to B. Wrap it around the center. We're going to be doing that terry bow with a center loop. So are you guys all generally like wreath makers that are watching, or are you just shoppers, or just hanging out, or painters, or what do you do? Pretty excited, yo. Tonight we're going, me and my best friend are getting together for dinner, and I'm one excited because I haven't seen her in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks, because she's been working and I've been working and life, and but we're also going to like our fave place, this place here called Mary and Martha's, and it is so good. It's Cajun food, but it's owned by this mom and daughter, and it's amazing. Like, they do an amazing job. Okay. Wreath maker, retired and the wreath maker. Retired is awesome. I like the sound of that. And we got a novice. That's all right. Learning. Jen, have you been there? It's so good. Oh my gosh. It is to die for. Now, I'll tell you, this is my only beef with that restaurant. Yes. Yes. It's so good. So the only beef I have with the restaurant is it takes, because everything is made to order as you order it. So it takes a while to get your stuff. And I changed my mind, when we're not really doing the terry bow. We're going to be doing another version of it. Like, it's the same concept, but I'm going to be doing like all of the 1.5 and build out to the 2.5. Anyway, so it takes a little while to get your food, but so by the time you get it, you're like, oh my gosh, I'm never coming back here again. But then you get it and you're like, it was so worth it. I'll be back. I'll be back. So good. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. So, Jen, how often are you in Evansville? Do you live here in Evansville or not? Hi, Sandy. How are you doing? Nope. I'm going to do this one. I changed my mind. So I'm going to try to pattern these out in like a solid print. Okay. Well, if you come back and visit your mom, we will have to get together for lunch or something. Maybe we'll do a Facebook Live, or who knows. Okay. So I'm going to use this Merry Christmas that I got out on the bottom to set the bow apart from the wreath. Girl, see, I don't like Taroni's. Taroni's is a pizza place around here, y'all, that, like, everybody in Evansville thinks that this pizza place is amazing, including my husband. And I'm just like, my husband gets amped up and fired up about pizza, though. I ain't never seen nothing like it, y'all. He gets like a little kid in a candy store over some good pizza. Yes. So when I lay this in, I measure my tail, and then I set it in there, and I use my thumb to hold it while I wrap it around the pegs. And then I twist the wire around to, like, you sound like the Godfather. Oh. And then after I wrap it around and twist it, then I twist the wire. Just not a pizza lover, Jen. I'm not. If you want to go to the Olive Garden, though, like, we can do that, or Angelo's, or any of those good places. I like Italian, just really not pizza fan. Now we're going to add that Merry Christmas ribbon to break it apart. Girl, I love the Pro Bow. Like, I've talked to my people about this on my page, and I'll say it here. Like, for me, I can make those handmade bows, and I don't mind doing it. But I added up how much we were cutting off and wasting, and then I, like, figured out the average cost of the ribbon I was using. And by the time I had made 62 bows, which might sound like a lot, but it's really not. I didn't add no tubing in that. Dadgummit. Oh well. Y'all didn't tell me I wouldn't add no tubing in there. That's alright. Where is my wire? There it is. But I mean, you gotta think, most of the wreaths I make are at least one bow. Hey Roxanne, how are you? At least one bow, on upwards to 3. And I make at least one thing a day. So it adds up pretty quick. Hey, Miss Carla. Girl, I'm doing really well. I'm working on this wreath. I think it's going to be a rock star. Rock star, rock star, rock star. Where's that? Oh, it's from PJ Masks. Michelle would understand. So, y'all, I don't know if you guys were here earlier when Michelle was in here, but, like, I can say stuff like that and she'll know, like, I'm talking about PJ Masks. And it's just because my kid makes me watch that all day long. All day. Hi, Pamela. How are you doing today? All right, all right. Oh my goodness. I don't want to mispronounce your name, but hello. Can you just sound that out for me? I'm so sorry. All right. So we're plugging away. Oh, girl, I'm sorry. Yeah, Paula, I am so sorry. That's terrible. I'm sorry. I didn't see it right. I hope you'll forgive me. Lord have mercy. It's been a long day already. I'm actually like tired kind of, and I'm not even halfway through my day. It's gonna be great though. It's gonna be great. After I get off of here, I gotta go sort through some supplies and figure out what we're gonna be offering tomorrow, and go to dinner and go to a meeting, and then I got the leaders meeting after the meeting, and then after that I finally get to come home and go to bed. Hi Megan, how are you doing today? I'm grateful for you guys being here today. That's awesome. I'm so glad to see so many familiar faces. Hey, I wanted to let you guys know this too, so you guys don't ever think like something opposite, but like here recently I've been having to I've been dealing with like a back problem. And so it's really hard on me making these bows, even though and it has nothing to do with like my fingers or nothing. It has to do with like sitting up straight and all of that. So if you guys hear me huffing and puffing, it is absolutely not because I'm inconvenienced. It is because I'm kind of like sore and trying to like muddle through. Good, good, good. I am making a gold and black with a hint of silver Nutcracker wreath using a sign from Miss Jane that says holiday cheer. As soon as I set this in here, I'd be happy to show it to you. It's going to be pretty. It's going to be real pretty, actually. I'm kind of impressed with it already. Not to like pat myself on the back too much. I don't know if you guys do that though. Like I sit there and I get really excited about when something starts to come together in the way I want it to. I'm like, yes, that's it. So this is the sign that we are using today. And so I think it's going to be amazing and beautiful. And all of those good things. All right, all right. I ain't got no rubber band for that. Oh well. Yeah, I do love this gold ribbon. It is too shiny for my own good. Do not forget. Yes! Thank you, Esteban. You're on it today. That's my amigo. Amigo. I already didn't put it in the other bow, so I'm just gonna have to scrap it. Me too. I'm thinking this is gonna be amazing. Y'all, it trips me out how much glitter is in my house from like July through Christmas time, just being up front. Whoever moves into this house, I'm confident they are going to find deco mesh strands and glitter for at least 10 years. Hey Tanya, how are you? I'm so glad you like them. Maybe you can come hang out tomorrow when we are releasing some more. We got all kinds of goodies. So this is the only thing that I don't do that like I probably should do is that I don't use my spool holders, which I actually have 2 of. I should, but I don't because I'm hard-headed. And apparently I like to fight with my ribbon. So don't be like me. Use your spool holder. Oh, puppies are cute though. So it's worth it. What kind of puppy did you get? Nope, this is a Pro Bow. This is the Bodabra. This is the Pro Bow. You can get it at probowthehands.com. Oh my goodness. Messy Marvin. Oh, I love the Chihuahuas. I actually, so I never let my Chihuahua sleep with me because she, normally moves around entirely too much, but sometimes she suckers me. And last night she suckered me. And it was actually kind of nice because it was cold and she didn't move around much. She's sweet. I love Chihuahuas. So my Chihuahua's name is Addie, but her actual name is Adeline. And there's actually a funny story behind that, but I don't know if it's appropriate to tell everybody. Yes, you do. So I love the fluff box, the actual fluff box. I had my husband make me one when I first started, and that was great. And if you can't afford the actual fluff box, I'm all for doing it yourself. But I'm really heavy-handed, and so I needed a little bit more weight on mine than what he built, and this was the next step, and it worked out wonderfully. All right, so there's something. Let me go ahead and turn on this glue pot so that we can. Oh, that didn't feel good. It's worth it. seriously, like, I know the shipping's kind of high. I think it was like $15 or something. But I think I spent like 30 bucks total, or maybe a little more or less. But I am, like I said, super heavy-handed, and it's made a big difference in my life. Thank you. I'm just loving the black and gold. I actually made one last year, black and gold, and I was like, I like that. But like this one I'm liking significantly more. I think it's this gold glitter ribbon though. Just being honest. Because I really, really like it. So Tanya, did you know that Jen stopped by one of my lives the other day? That was kind of funny and fun. Okay. All right, so we've got that squared away. Let's get our wreath out and get ready to finish it. Hey, Miss Sandy. So I really want to put this sign on a diagonal. So Patricia, I got this one from Jane's Front Door Decor, the lady whose page I'm on. And she has a very, very wide selection, but I would say a lot online and then a lot from everywhere. Everywhere. Like, I literally spend my life looking at stuff saying, oh, I could make a wreath out of that. You guys know I bought those cable timeouts, but I need to like go look and see what the glue is that Damon uses on them because I'm just scared they're going to come off. Does anybody know what the glue is that Damon uses on the back of those cable timeouts? All right, let's make this a little offset. DAP Rapid Fuse. Does anybody know where to get that? I'm assuming probably at Home Depot or something. Amazon, Home Depot. Just because I have like a bunch of stuff that I've like, just being upfront, like I have a lot of signs that I have either put holes in myself like I just did, or when I have tried to put a staple in it, it has ended badly. And that never makes me a happy camper. Right, let me check this out because I don't think it's laying in the way I want it to. Perfect. All right, so I got the sign where I want it. I'm going to stand up over it so I can get that good view on it. All right, so we're fixing to put these bows on it. So like I've got that sign on the diagonal. So I want one up here and one down here. And I'm just going to fluff that bow where it's still showing that sign. Perfect. Perfecto. Oh, Patricia, that makes me happy. Tell him I said thank you so much. I try. I really do. Dana, it is Christina's Crafts and Creations. If you're looking for my Etsy shop, it is cuthercrafts.etsy.com. Yes, y'all, I'm loving it. Loving it. Okay, so now I want to add a few of these. All right, so I'm going to add just a few of these little like goodies in it. If I don't have to glue it in, I don't want to. So like this has a good stem on it, so I can use it to just tie this in there. Because I don't trust hot glue alone, ever. So anytime you see me use hot glue, you can count on it that I've gone behind it afterwards and dabbed like crafter's glue on it too to like make sure that it's gonna stay. Because if you live in one of those good old hot states we were talking about earlier, I don't know if I really want to add these in there. I will though. We'll see. But yeah, if you live in one of those hot states we were talking about, it may not hold up long term. What is it like at Christmas time in California? Is it like hot or is it cold or? So, Dana, if you message my business page, you'll say, you'll just message it and say live alert, and I will send out, notifications of when and what I'm doing. Like, they're usually pretty short, so it'll say, like, if you just message the page and say live alert, it'll say, hey, come hang out with me live while I make a wreath, or whatever I'm doing for that day. Can you warm? Cold and foggy. That's just crazy. I would just love to be in someplace warm. Like, I feel like I should go to the Caribbean or something for Christmas. That would make my day. Bring wreath making to the Caribbean. Uh-oh. Now I had one more silver thing, and I don't know what I've done with it. Story of my life, though. All right, so we are going to add in a few little balls here, and then we're going to call this one good. Thank you, Shirley. I am absolutely like in love with this sign and this wreath. So I want to give a huge shout out to Jane's Front Door Decor and say thank you so much for the opportunity and the signs that you provide. I'd like to encourage you guys, if you have not checked her out, check her out. She does awesome stuff. It's awesome sauce. Okay, I think we're gonna go with the silver there. And if you haven't liked and followed both of our pages, I think you should. It would be awesome, and I know both of us are super extra grateful for those types of things. And we're gonna finish adding some little balls to this and doodads, and it's gonna be done. bubble. I want one right here, right there. Okay. So, couple more, and I'm done. All right, I need one more shiny one, and we are done. Yay! And I actually didn't even need my hot glue pot, so I turned it on for absolutely no reason other than to just increase the heat in my room. I don't know if you guys have one of the hot glue pots, but at least for my house, when I turn it on, it makes this room hot, I tell you. All right. So there it is. This way. There you go. There it is. Show you all the sides. Voila! All right, y'all. It's been wonderful. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks again. Bye. We're having some computer errors while I'm trying to end. Good times.